Hey guys, you asked for this video on how I set up my flash sale for my templates, my UChat templates directly inside the chatbot. So this is an overview of how you can sell directly inside of your own chatbot. No funnel pages or funnel builders are needed. You can do this, of course, but you can also set this up directly inside your chatbot without any extra costs. So what I did was the following. It's a simple opt-in flow, right? So I send people who are interested to this opt-in flow, and that could be done by a ref URL or by an automation keyword, for example, right? So the way it works is that I have an initial message. So if they press the button, grab the 90% off my UChat templates, the 6 templates I have available inside my store. So if we take a look inside the store itself, if you take a look inside my store, you will see all the available templates. So it will be the UChat starter package, viral referral, quiz template, for quickly use blogs, GDPR consent and account management, and smart default reply, right? So if I want to allow them access through the funnel builder I'm using, that's Light Funnels, they can press more info and they go towards the product page itself. And if they want to claim the 70% off I have on my website, then they can do so. And I also have an order bump, right? If people are interested, they can also purchase the quiz template for just $12.97. So this is how the funnel builder works, but you can also sell directly inside the chatbot. So the way I did it is, soon as they press the button, I'm asking them for their email, because this is a really important step, because I need to create a customer inside my Stripe account, right? So I'm going to request their email. Then soon as they basically give their email, I give a confirmation message. And from there, I'm using my own Stripe app that I created to create the customer inside of Stripe. And then I'm going to create a checkout session. So how does this look like inside the mini app? And for people who are wondering why a mini app and not use the native UChat Stripe integration, right? You can also do so. But what I lack in smooth experience is, soon as a user checks out, you get redirected to a thank you for your purchase announcement from UChat itself, but it does not redirect back towards the chatbot. So you need to close the window and then go back towards the messenger conversation yourself. And with this mini app, it's a smooth integration. So as soon as they check out, they are redirected back towards the URL that I give, right? And then they will get access towards all the available templates. Another important advantage of using my own app is that you can connect to unlimited Stripe accounts, as opposed to UChat's one account limit, right? Inside the integrations, you can only connect one account, and it's on a workspace level. So on all the chatbots inside your workspace, you need to use that Stripe account. And with the mini app, this is no longer an issue, because you give your API key inside each and every action. So the way it looks like inside of the create customer action inside the Stripe app, if we go inside, so in this case, we only need a few things, like my API token, which I stored inside of a bot field, which is just as easy. Then the customer name, which I grab from a system field called username. Then we have the email, and that's the email the user just gave up. And then you can also have a description, and for this description, I'm just going with the template flash sale for the customer. And once done, I will get a customer ID back from this API call, and then I'm going to store that inside of a custom field. As soon as that is done, I'm going with another mini app Stripe action, and that's create the checkout session. If we take a look at the checkout session itself, again, we need the Stripe API key. Then we have the successful payment redirect, right? So this will go towards my successful payment to give the user access to all the, basically to all the templates they purchased. And this is the cancellation payment URL. Then we need the customer ID. So the Stripe ID, the customer Stripe ID that I just fetched from the previous action. And then we have the price ID, and I just fetched this price ID directly from my Stripe dashboard, and it's really easy to do. If we go towards Stripe, You can go towards any of your products, and let's say this one, and you can find your pricing details right here. So if you copy this to your to your clipboard, then you can go inside of UChat, inside of this price ID, and then just paste it in. Lastly, you will need to insert the product amount, and then you will get a checkout URL back. And this checkout URL we're going to save inside of another custom field. Going to press save, and then we are going to give that checkout field towards the subscriber. So if they press this button, they go towards this custom field with containing the URL. Now, soon as they did so, right, they go towards, and they paid, they go towards this flow. They will be redirected towards this flow. And the reason I'm doing this is I need to add a tag to them. So there will be event purchase UChat template flash sale, and then we have an initial message in between. And this message was not here before, but I reached some execution timeout limits inside of the error log, and I needed to have a user interaction in between. So I created this success message. They press the button. I'm going to basically add all the available templates to a Google Sheet, and then I'm going to send the user towards the template store, basically. So if we take a look here, then you will see that we check with the first condition if they are a purchaser of the UChat template flash sale. If so, we're going directly towards the Google search for order ID. And basically I'm going to search for their email, because I registered their email inside of Stripe, but also inside of a custom field, inside of their account, inside of UChat, right? So if I take a look here, I'm getting multiple rows back from my Google Sheet. The filter will be email, right? And then I'm going to save all the details that I'm getting back, because there are going to be multiple rows, because the user gets access to 6 different kinds of templates, and I'm using a JSON custom field to store all the data in. The next step is I want to provide them with a nice gallery overview of their available templates. So once I do so, I will get a nice picture, I will have a description, what the template is about, and then you will be able to download the template. I'm going to basically save their selection towards a custom field, and then generate all the available templates for them. So once the user basically purchased the templates, right, they end up inside of this flow, and we can just preview this flow. So let's do that right away. Let's go towards Messenger. And if we take a look now, you can see these are your available templates, like in the flow. As you can see here with this block, these are your available templates, and then all these dynamically generated gallery cards will then also be fetched. So you can see the UChat chatbot starter package, the viral referral template, the quiz template, GDPR consent and account management, smart default reply, and the frequently used blocks. And you can see these all being aligned really nicely. Now, as soon as they press the download template, then the entire backend basically goes into a process. So we're going to save the selection to a custom field. Then we are going to bring up this message, and then one of these templates are going to be generated with the links and the short description. So if we take a look, you will see that I chose the UChat chatbot starter package, and basically has everything you need to know to get the main elements of your chatbot up and running within minutes. So a short description, right? And then we have the 3 buttons. So we have the install template, we have the watch the walkthrough, and the download sheet. If I go with another one, let's say we're going with a quiz template, everything is going to be fetched dynamically again. And you will see that we now get all the details for the quiz template. So we have the UChat quiz template, short description, and then all the available buttons. So we have the install template, watch the walkthrough of the template, and then also copy the Google Sheet. So this is how I set up my flash sale directly inside the chatbot without any funnel builder, landing page, or website even coming in contact with the customer. So I'm just sending all the traffic directly inside my chatbot. I'm going to generate the customer inside of Stripe. I'm going to generate the checkout session inside of Stripe. And then soon as they purchased, I will send them all the access through dynamically fetching the Google Sheet data. So if you like this video, do consider dropping a like because it will help me reach more people. And if you want to get notified about more videos going live, such as these, then do subscribe to the channel. For now, have a great day, take care and talk soon.